Hello everyone, Rock here, and today we're going to take a look at the news, week beginning July the 30th. Let's start with the big one. Middle-earth Shadow of War developers Monolith Productions have announced the market. This is where you can spend real money to buy gold in the game, and you can use that gold to buy chests in the game, and this will allow you to unlock a random assortment of items, XP boosts, and bundles and stuff like that to be used in the game. Anyone who's not in the know, this is actually really bad, as it will also come alongside their paid for DLC that they'll be releasing whenever they want. This is a method that a lot of multiplayer games use. Those games tend to have a cheaper price tag than this will have. So we're talking you're going to end up spending £40-50 or more if you want to get the collector's edition to begin with. And then you pay for the DLC, which could be also up to say £30. You might buy a season pass, another £30-40 on top of that. And because these are chests done in a similar vein as other games, it is just a way to gamble. So you're not guaranteed you'll get whatever you're looking for, a specific item or anything. And all this means is everything is being put behind extra paywalls. So you as the gamer miss out on content that could have been added to the base game, but they decided, hey, you know what? We're gonna make you pay for it extra. If you've been looking to buy this game, like I have been, because I loved the first one, then you may as well wait a year after release, 2 years after release, when they bring out the Game of the Year edition, and it'll also be at a knockdown price, maybe like 20-30 quid. So, make that as you will. Next up, we have an announcement made by developers IO Interactive over on Twitter. They've stated that their game Hitman has over 5 million players on it now. How this game works is it's through an episodic system, so you pay for each episode separately, which have new missions and scenarios available, but the prices are relatively cheap, so that's why they do it. 5 million number, on the other hand, can look very misleading, as there is a free episode that can be used as a demo, and the game itself has had lots of heavily discounted prices on both console and PC, so no doubt a lot of the numbers come from both of these. Equally, Ubisoft have announced that their fun first-person shooter Rainbow Six Siege has now had over 20 million players, but again, they've got a free-to-play system and they've had heavy discounts on in the past and will continue to again. But congratulations to both these guys, because that's a lot of players. Now here's something I'm looking forward to next year. The developers of Stardew Valley, known as Chucklefish, have announced that they'll be bringing multiplayer to Stardew Valley in the early 2018. And I love this game. It's just a farming simulator, but it is so fun. There's player interaction with the NPCs. You can go dungeoneering if you want. It's a lot of fun. This multiplayer will come to all versions of the game on console and PC. It's going to start with PC, Linux and Mac, but also the Switch is going to be the first console to get it. This will allow other players to act as farmhands on the farm. You'll unlock extra cabins for them to live in, but you also have, hopefully, player-to-player marriage, which has been asked for a lot by the community. Take-Two, the publishers of Red Dead Redemption 2, have been questioned earlier in this week on a possible PC version of the game, but they're still keeping quiet about it. I don't see why they wouldn't include this game in the PC market, purely because it would be such a huge waste if they don't. They'll lose out on so much money. If you look at GTA 5, that was their other game on PC. The online community is just worth so much money. That's why they haven't bothered doing any single player GTA 5 stuff, because it's all the money's in the online. But what I do expect from these guys is they'll release it later on than the 2018 release of the game on console, just like they did with GTA 5. It might take them a little longer, it might take them 2 years, 3 years maybe, but it will come out on PC, that's my guess. It can look worrying to someone who might see the world as glass half empty because the first game didn't come out on PC, but, you know, like I said, money makes the world go round. It's also been announced that PC platform Steam has had more monthly active players than Xbox Live users. In terms of numbers, Steam has 67 million users playing actively each month, whereas Xbox Live released that they had 53 million users in the most recent quarter. This is a very big deal, in my opinion, to average gamers, as PC gaming doesn't usually get such a big push in terms of daily life. You're more likely to see console product placement on TV and shows, and in retail you hardly ever see PC stuff. It's always console, your Xbox, your PlayStation. But this just goes to show that PC is going to become a huge market. It's evolving. There's evolution going on. So watch this space, and we'll see developers hopefully build and focus on PC gaming. Next up we have The Long Dark. This is a game available on Steam and console, and it has recently, this week, left early access. This means it's completely released. They're no longer needing it for like beta testing and what have you. And alongside that, they've released the story mode, which adds to the game, as they already have a fantastic survival mode set in a really beautiful snowy mountain landscape. To round up the news, the Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy has claimed the top spot in the UK charts for the 4th week in a row. The publishers over at Activision have announced that they're considering what other remastered titles that they could come up with based on this success. And if you've gotten this far into the video, I want you to let me know in the comments what you would suggest that they remake and what games you'd like to see remastered. I personally would like to see the original Spyro game, Spyro the Dragon. I'd like to see that remastered, because I think a lot of people would love it for the nostalgia, and you could get your kids involved. It's very kid friendly. It would make a great choice. That's all the big stories we have this week. If there's anything you want to add, chuck it in the comments. This is a new segment. I think I'm going to do it either every Sunday or monthly, where just to let everyone know what's going on in the world of gaming. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up or down. I don't know, you give me a thumbs down. What am I saying? But either way, subscribe if you want to keep in touch. Follow me on my Twitter. I set up an Instagram. It's just rockapeplays, all one word. But I haven't got any pictures on it yet though. And if there's anything else you want to add, go ahead. Thank you for watching. Good evening. Good night.